Welcome to my 1 month keyboard and mouse progression. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got from here to here in just 1 month. Let's get right into it. So this is one of the most recent clips I have of me free building on controller. This was still a while ago since I've been playing keyboard and mouse lately, but honestly, this was one of my best clips, especially of me building. This is a clip I have of me in a scrim back on controller, and just by looking at it, you can see that I am absolutely trash. I don't have too many clips from whenever I just started keyboard and mouse because I did not intend on making this video and I was absolute garbage. But one thing that I did was play a lot of Martaz turtle fights, which you're seeing in this clip. That really helped my mechanics and my aim a lot. Now another thing that I've been doing that has made me way better overall on keyboard and mouse is playing Kovaaks. That is what you're seeing right now, and it has really made my aim so much better, it's kinda crazy. The main thing with Kovaaks, in my opinion, is that you definitely have to be consistent with it to actually gain skills. Now what I mean by this is you can play Kovaaks here and there and for just like 10 minutes at a time, and over time you may get better, but for the most improvement in your aim, you really have to play it for like half an hour to even an hour a day. That's what I've been doing, roughly 45 minutes, and you have to make sure to do that as much as you can, or once every single day, and that is where you will see the most improvement. Now back to Fortnite, something that I've been doing is trying to do as many 1v1 PGs against people that are actually better than me. The reason that this is really good is because in PGs you practice your aim and you practice your mechanics. Mostly your mechanics, which is something that I was lacking, especially fighting practice. PGs are not the very best fighting practice you can get, but for your mechanics, they really are. Just overall, they're really well rounded. Like I said though, part of what makes PGs so good is that you have to be playing against someone that's genuinely better than you. This is really important because better players will punish you for your mistakes, whereas if you're playing someone that's worse than you, odds are you won't get punished for your mistakes and you won't actually learn from them. Also, bad players may have certain habits that you will realize and you'll start trying to use against people in game that are actually not bad players, and then you'll get punished and most likely die. Now for the next thing I've been doing is playing a ridiculous amount of solo ranked. Solo ranked is by far the most realistic practice you can possibly get just because it's the actual game. You'll also gain a lot of game sense from this if you don't have it, and solo ranked is really going to make you a better player. Now with solo ranked, you really need to be W keying and fighting as many players as you can. While playing passive may help you hit on real or a higher rank faster, it may also provide you with more wins and make your Fortnite tracker look a little better. Ultimately, it's not going to help you improve nearly as much as fighting will. One strategy in solo ranked I use for as much improvement as I can possibly get is of course W keying, but only W keying smart fights. I only W key if I actually get an advantage on a player, like in this clip how I hit a snipe first before I push him, and that really helps your odds of winning. Now another reason solo ranked is so good opposed to duo and squad ranked is that in solos you can really read players and capitalize on their mistakes, which will help you in the long run a ton. Being able to quickly, properly, and accurately read your opponents is one of the biggest advantages you can give yourself in all of Fortnite. This is going to help you in every single fight no matter what. Now while you're playing, it also really helps to set goals for yourself. One goal that I personally have for myself is to make my first earnings, hopefully by this summer. But I'm intending to do that through a solo victory cash cup finals. One reason that setting goals will help you so much is that it gives you something to really grind for and something to motivate you. Anything that you can find that'll motivate you will really help ultimately, no matter what it is, even if it's not Fortnite related. Next up, something you can do is trying to find a good active friend group. This is really for the same reason as setting goals. It'll help push you and it'll give you a lot of motivation to play the game and grind and get as good as you possibly can. Finding a good friend group is something that I have done, and it's honestly helped me so much just by giving me that extra support and motivation whenever I need it. And also, in my friend group, we host daily 6s and 8s and just drafts in general every single night. And that's really amazing to play and get closer with some of the players in there, as well as the additional practice. Now, for the quickest improvement you can possibly do is by focusing on your weaknesses. My personal weaknesses were fighting. They still kind of are, but definitely not to the extent that they were before. I know the switch from controller to keyboard and mouse can be really hard to actually commit to, but honestly, it's already worth it, and it's only been 1 month. You have to be ready and committed to make the switch because it will be very demotivating. As you can see by my placements, they got way worse whenever I first made the switch, but they've gradually got better and better every tournament. I'm looking forward to making a part 2 of this video around the 3 or 6 month mark of me playing on keyboard and mouse, and I'm also very excited to see if I will have reached my goals of getting $100 earned from the solo cash cup finals by then. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching the whole videos. I really think it's worth it to continue the grind and play on keyboard and mouse, or make the switch if that's what you're debating. I hope this video helped you a little bit. Let's aim for 50 likes and see if we can get that. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.